Welcome to Open Source Spotlight. We invite open source authors and ask them to show the tools they are working on. Today we have Eric. Hi Eric, tell us a few words about yourself and about the tool you want to show us.
Hi Alexei, thanks very much for inviting me to this video, and we can have a short demo on Apache DolphinScheduler. I am a container of the Apache DolphinScheduler project, and as its name, it is a project under the Apache organization, and of course, it is an open source project. Dolphin is a project for big data orchestration, which means it handles the dependencies of big data tasks, and it could do the scheduling stuff. And there are several orchestration tools for big data, such as Apache Airflow and Apache DolphinScheduler and Apache Uzi, and some project which is not under the Apache organization. They share the common nature, which is the big data orchestration tool, but they have quite different user experience. For Apache Airflow, for those users who prefer coding over clicking, it is one of the best choice. It could do nearly everything through coding to handle the workflow logic. But for in some other regions, in some countries, people have different background in programming. They do not want to spend more extra time to coding for the workflow topology for actual stuff. So they want to only focus on their business logic. They want to keep things simple. Here comes the Apache DolphinScheduler. You could do almost everything through clicking or so-called drag and drop to build the workflow. So here's the introduction, and do you have any questions, or we just get into the demo part?
Let's see the demo, yes. I will probably have a lot of questions as we see the demo.
Okay, so let's go to the demo part. Okay, so this is a homepage of the DolphinScheduler web UI. You could see there are statistics for the tasks and workflows, which is called process here. Let's go to the project part, and we create a project for demo. The demonstration consists of three parts. For the first part, we are going to give a short demo of how to build a workflow on DolphinScheduler. The second part, we are going to show how to do scheduling in DolphinScheduler. And the third part, we will show how to manage the resources related to the workflow in DolphinScheduler. And in all these three parts, we are going to show how to do those stuff without any actual coding. So let's get started. The first part, we are going to show the how to build a workflow in DolphinScheduler. In machine learning or big data area, there are sometimes data analysis or scientists, they need to do some data processing. They need to build a model, or sometimes for machine learning scientists, they need to do the prediction. And all these tasks, they could have dependencies on each other, on one and another. For example, in machine learning area, you need to do the data pre-processing before you could train the model. And after you train the model, you could go to the next step, which is prediction or evaluation stuff. So there are dependencies among tasks. We are, to keep things simple, we will only use shell task here to simulate those complex tasks. Workflow, maybe we need to do a pre-process at the first. Yeah, to keep things simple, we will only use echo here. After this step, we are going to do the training, maybe. And after that, we are going to the prediction step. And to make this part a little bit longer, so you can see the dependency, you can see the condition during tasks, we will have a sleep task here. Maybe we sleep for 30 seconds. So it will pause here after before this task is finished. And the last one, maybe evaluation. Okay, then we are going to build the topology. In DolphinScheduler, you just need to connecting those tasks, yeah, without coding. Now we have already built a process, which is also known as workflow here. So we save this workflow. Yeah, now we have already built the workflow. To trigger it, we need to online it before. Now we could trigger it. In the workflow instance page, you could see it is now running. And you can see those tasks in the task instance page.
Are these tasks running locally right now on your machine?
Yeah, no, for demo purpose, I run it in a standalone mode, but in production, you could do it in a cluster or on a Kubernetes cluster. Now you could see it is posing here, executing, because we write a sleep 30 seconds here, so it won't get into the next step until it is finished. Yeah, now this prediction step finished, and so the evaluation step is triggered, and you can see it here. All these 4 tasks are completed. Yeah, this is about the dependency part. This is about how we build a workflow in Apache DolphinScheduler. And next, we are going to the scheduling part, because for those data analysis or those data scientists, they may have hundreds or thousands of workflows a day, so they cannot trigger all of these tasks manually or just do some kind of simple Chrome job. So we need some kind of scheduling features for them, so they could run those batch jobs automatically. Now you can see there is timing stuff here. We could click it, and we could build a schedule with cron job. But we do not, for users who do not know about the cron expression, it is totally okay, because it could do everything on the UI. Because to make things more clear, we will have the schedule in a very short period. For example, maybe 3 seconds every minute, every hour. Okay, and here is a tab called execute time. You can click it, and you will see the next 5 execution times. Now we confirm it, and again we still need to online this. And now in the workflow instance page, we could say it is in the state of scheduling, as we have set the period to every 3 seconds, so you can see it just keep pumping up. Yeah. So this is about the scheduling part, but usually in production we won't set such a short period. Maybe we just run the job once a day or once a week. Now we offline it. Those instances are still running. After the finished, they will stop and stop scheduling. You can see there are no more new instances pumping out, because we've already stopped the scheduling. Yeah, this is the second part about the scheduling, and now we go to the third part about how to manage resources in DolphinScheduler. In big data area, people usually need to have different resources for the tasks, such as UDFs or some kind of jars, especially for Spark task or Hive task. So again, we want to keep things simple, so we just write a text here, and we use show task. We do a cat to demo this feature. As I said, users could just use this web UI to create a file. Call it echo. you could create those kind of different kind of file formats, such as text, shell, or SQL, Java, something like in this list. We have text here. So we click save. Oh, we actually I have already the same name file in my directory, so I change it. Okay, we have a hello file here. Now we create another new workflow to show this resource. Again, a shell task. We call it echo hello. And in this resource tab, we could see all the files in our resource center. We click the hello CP text. Right, add a cat here. Now you can see it is running, and we refresh the page. It finishes, and we could see the log. Yeah, you can see the hello world text printed out by DolphinScheduler. So here, this is almost about the 3 parts of our demonstration, and you can see I just opened the Grafana page here. During our demonstration, we did a lot of we triggered several workflows and tasks, and in DolphinScheduler we also has metrics for the monitoring. So I've already opened a Grafana page here. You can see we've already triggered several jobs here, and those metrics are all caught by the Prometheus and in our demo dashboard. So you can see those fancy graphs. I think this is probably the end of our demonstration. So do you have any questions?
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So
Thank
your
you.
main target audience is, so they are data analysts and data scientists, right? So people who do not necessarily enjoy writing a lot of code.
Yes, actually our main users are data analysts. Most of the tasks they will run are big data tasks such as Spark, Flink, Hive or stuff. But just for demonstration purpose, I'm using a machine learning, a very easy machine learning workflow. But actually, most of people use this just for big data. Yeah.
See, how many people are working on Dolphin?
Yes, this is a good question, and actually you could see it here. This is our GitHub page, and you can see we have already about 10,000 start, and currently there are 464 contributors.
Oh.
But of course, not all of them are active. Yeah.
But like usually, not always, but sometimes there are some companies behind open source projects, and in these companies there are people who are dedicated full-time to these open source libraries. Are there people who are dedicated full-time to Dolphin, and if there are, how many of them are there?
Yes, the biggest company, I think the company who has the most PMC members in this community is called AwareOps. Is dedicated to this project, and also there are several cloud providers behind this project, such as Alibaba Cloud, which is the largest cloud provider in China, and I am an engineer at Alibaba Cloud actually.
Okay, so your responsibilities include working on this project at your work, right?
Yeah, but also we have our enterprise version of this tool. But we also, in our part time, we will contribute to this project and maintain this project.
If somebody wants to join this list of 400 contributors, how do they do this? How do they contribute to Dolphin?
Yeah, we have a mail list, and also for just if they have issues and they want to do some quick fix for the tool, they could open a pull request on the in the GitHub, or they could submit an issue here. Also, they could visit our main page, which is official main page, which is DolphinScheduler.apache.org, and they could find more information here about the mail list or something like that. For example, there is a community tab. You can see there are links to GitHub, links to Slack, link to Twitter, and mail list.
What are your plans? What do you want to work on next?
So we are trying to make this tool more stable, as the name of our project is Dolphin, because the dolphin, the animal, it has two hemisphere, and when it go to sleep, one may be inactive but another is still active. Compared to this project, we want it to be more reliable, more stable, and never crashes. So we have the name for it. Also, we have our slogan as choose good tools, that home early, use right scheduler, sleep tight. So we will put more effort on the stability side. Another part we will continue to work on is about the cloud native features.
Okay. So the next thing I wanted to ask you is, do you have any advice to anyone who is watching this? But I really like the slogan, so maybe this could be one of the suggestions, right?
Yeah.
So do you have any other advice that you would give to our listeners, to anyone who is watching this?
Okay, so if you are interested in this project, please stay connected to this community, because our community is very responsive. So you can submit an issue or join our Slack. You will get a very quick response. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot, Eric. Thanks for showing the tool. Thanks for doing the demo. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks for inviting me here today.